Welcome aboard, everybody, to the 2024 Atlantic Hockey Championship, the gold medal game, U18 female, featuring the PEI E-Stars and the Northern Subway Selects of Nova Scotia. I'm Chris Green, along with Evan McHugh and Haley Layden, as we are ready for this one. These two teams, I gotta say, they're very competitive against each other during the round robin. Prince Edward Island defeated Nova Scotia by the slender margin of 1-0, and the only goal in that game was scored shorthanded in the first period. Two teams lining up on their respective blue lines. And everybody rises here at the Cornerbrook Civic Center for the national anthem. Jordan Burrows is the starting goaltender for Nova Scotia. She'll defend the goal to our right, as Nova Scotia's in the black and white. And PEI defending the goal to our left. They've made a goaltending change, and I'm noticing something. Instead of Olivia Lowe, the usual starter is Haley Blanchard between the pipes. And there is no backup goaltender for Prince Edward Island on the bench, meaning there's an injury issue here for Prince Edward Island as we get ready for this gold medal game. What's at stake here? Plenty. Not only are you declared the winner of Atlantic Canada, but you go on to the Nationals, the SO Cup in Vernon, British Columbia. We get ready. At center ice. It'll be Rennie Williams for Nova Scotia. Chapman for PEI. We're underway. Puck ends up inside the Nova Scotia blue line. McIntyre trying to push it. Tried the right side. She'll elect to go on the left side. Pass through the middle. On the wing, too far. Broken up. At center ice. Dwyer round the boards. Trying to press on the left side with PEI clearing the zone. Puck brought in. That is offside, and play is called. 44 seconds gone in this first period, and we're scoreless. Some of the award winners announced last night after round-robin play. The most valuable player was Kendall Doiron of the Northern Subway Selects. Top scorer, Emily Gardner of the E-Stars of Prince Edward Island. From the face-off. Puck pushed back inside the PEI zone and is cleared out along the boards. Goes down the ice. That's icing this time. So that allows me to announce who a couple of more award winners were. Top forward was Rennie Chapman of the Eastern Stars of PEI, and the top defense player, Abby Dingwell, also of the PEI Eastern Stars. From the face-off to the left of goal, 1 minute has now expired in this first period. And around the goal, lead pass by Beaton. Over on the wing looking for McDonald, broken up. And it's steered into the Nova Scotia zone. You hear the vocal support for Prince Edward Island here at the Civic Center. Shot from the point, gloved by Georgia Burrows, and play is called. And speaking of Georgia Burrows, she was named the top goaltender in the round robin action, and the special ESSO Scholarship Award went to Rennie Chapman of the Eastern Stars, as she will be attending university next season. Here goes Nova Scotia scooting down the ice on the left wing, bit too far as PEI come back in numbers in support. Dwyer trying to center it for Lacey Boyd, but it's broken up. Backhanded to Boyd, cleared out. Off the boards, no. At the Nova Scotia blue line. Dwyer, her pass hits a leg. Chasing in after it is Lawler. She's behind the goal. Tied up. Puck along the boards. And it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Both teams changing on the fly. Picked up inside the blue line. Long lead pass too far for Mullins, and that's icing, and play is called. So 2:25 gone in this scoreless first period. Brisk pace so far. Chapman for PEI, Williams for Nova Scotia for the face-off, and it's won by Prince Edward Island. Has brought out, shot right back in, chasing after it around the goal. McDonald, she'll pass around. And the puck comes out outside the blue line. Brought in, brought out. Quarters, like I say, close here in the neutral zone. Lead pass for Mullins, moving wide on the wing, on the backhand, trying to use her size to her advantage. Keeps on going around the goal, but she is checked off the puck. As Nova Scotia trying to control the situation on the, well, the puck comes out neutral zone. That's a sign to change on the fly. Here's a chance. This goes into the corner. It's centered, intercepted, broken up. Shot by Dingwell, blocked in front. Back to the point. Into the corner, centered. Broken up. Here comes Nova Scotia on the wing. Emerson McDonald passing over to Haley Rose McLean. McLean. She skated off the puck. Puck along the boards. Passing. Cleared by Chapman. She'll scoot to the bench on a line change. No icing. 4 minutes now gone in this first period. No score. And crossing the blue line. Shot. Oh, that nicked the crossbar. Out of play. That nicked the crossbar. A bullet there from Brooke Williams. And you can hear the little ding. And the puck went in the netting. And the faceoff comes outside the blue line because the Nova Scotia player was the last one to touch the puck before it went out of play. And that was the shot, the blast from Williams that nicked the crossbar and went into the netting. 4:03 gone in this first period, no score. And from the faceoff, cleared ahead, down the ice. No icing, says the linesperson. Picked up by Dingwall, behind her goal, passing on the right wing. Chapman passing ahead, shoveled by Gracie Gordon. checked off the puck. Intercepted. Chapman with the shot. Blocked. And a shot in by Jessie Doyle. She heads to the bench on a line change. Give and go to Chapman at center ice as PEI is also changing. 1-on-3. Shot. Blocker save there by Burrows. Spinning around neatly there was Ross. Passing over on the right wing. Tied up along the boards. Puck lost in the skates. Now it's found. Opportunity for Prince Edward Island, and the pass is intercepted, and that stopped at center ice. Blocker saved by Blanchard. Got around the goal. Here come PEI trying to catch the Nova Scotia squad on the line change. Likewise, Nova Scotia. Long shot, pad save Blanchard. Picked up by Fitzpatrick, passing around. McLean trying to get that puck. They dig at it. He'll chase after it as PEI clears the zone. Shot right back in by McIntyre. Behind the net. Quarters are very, very close. It's what you would expect between these two if the round-robin game was any result. Here come PEI. Chapman, she's checked it. He's got an opportunity here. McLean, the shot, rebound, they score! Kendall Dwaron scoring on the rebound at 6:26. It's 1-0 Nova Scotia. McLean let go her shot that she's noted for. Big rebound, and bury the rebound was Dwaron. 6:26, time of the goal. So Nova Scotia continuing to press, trying to catch PEI on their heels. Shot off a stick, ends up behind the net. Dingwell being pressed, passes ahead, broken up. Here's a shot that just went wide as it's Nova Scotia trying to capture the momentum here after the goal. Here's Chapman. She's at center. On the left wing, 1-on-4 as fresh troops are coming out on the ice. She's protecting the puck for a while. Nova Scotia at center. Stopped. The scrum in front of the benches, and the puck comes free back inside the Nova Scotia blue line. Pass over. McDonald, that is Myra McDonald, trying to shoot it in not once but twice and keep on battling for that puck. First time it hits a leg. Back to Blanchard and players call. 7:54 gone in this first period. 1-0. Nova Scotia lead on a goal by Dwaron, assisted by McLean. To the right of the Prince Edward Island goal. And from the face-off, they battle for it. Backhand attempt there by McLean. She's tied up in the slot area. Puck is free. Swinging away is Prince Edward Island's Gardner. She's checked, and we got a 2-on-1 here. Breaking in, over for McLean, a little bit too far was that pass. Behind the goal, Jenna Beaton centers it. Comes back to the point. Jean shot right on, pad save. Rebound, hit the side of the goal. Out comes Gardner at center ice. Crossing the blue line. Gardner is going in! The deke! Stopped by Burrows. Great opportunity there for Prince Edward Island. Gardner denied by Burrows. And here come Nova Scotia on the wing. Shot, pad save, smothered, and play is called. So right after the opportunity by Gardner, Nova Scotia responds with their opportunity by Lacey Boyd. 8:51 gone in this first period. 1-0 Nova Scotia. Chapman for PEI, Williams for Nova Scotia for this faceoff. And from the faceoff, they still battle for it in the circle. Goes into the corner. Dingwall for PEI, moving around her goal. Passing ahead a bit too far. No icing, says the Lions person. And playing chase inside her own blue line was Kerry McDonald. Back to the point. Here's the shot. That's wide of the goal. Chapman collided with Dingwall. Picked up by McInnes. Cross ice pass. And out. Inside the blue line as both teams making changes. A straight pass picked up by Nova Scotia. They scrum for it at the penalty box. 4 players after it. Rotated 4 players. Move it, move it, move it. There you can hear the referee all the way up here. Shot in the slot area. Dwan, she's checked, shot right on, rebound, they score! Kate Morrow makes it 2-0 Nova Scotia at 10:07. Morrow letting go of the shot, jumping on the rebound from Reese Murray's shot. And we've got a 2-0 Nova Scotia lead. Morrow from Murray. Both goals. Rebounds. McLean chasing after it. Steered around the goal. And again, Nova Scotia keeping the pressure on. Off the boards. Not out. Prince Edward Island trying to get back into this one. Shot, that's blocked. Gardner again, going towards goal. Shot right on, jumping on it is Georgia Burrows, and play is called. So that goal once again, Morrow for Murray at 10:07, 2-0, Nova Scotia leads. For Prince Edward Island, they know that the answer is to start pressing the issue here. Create more scoring opportunities. Lead pass, broken up. That would have been a breakaway for Doyon. Here comes Williams. Shot, pass save, rebound. That's stopped again. That was an opportunity there for Lacey Boyd. Doyon to Williams. Shot. Pad save again. And away swing, Prince Edward Island. Cross ice pass, picked up by Gordon. She'll cross the blue line, shooting it in. That hit a leg as they scrum for it in the corner. Cross ice pass at the point. Just dumped into the corner. Chasing after it. Nova Scotia will clear the zone. Crossing the blue line on the right side. Around the goal, broken up as Lexi McIntyre was pinching in there. And we got a penalty way off the plate. Interference is the call against Prince Edward Island. First power play. of this game, coming at 12:03 of this first period. And getting the gate for PEI will be Jesse Doyle. Face off to the right of the PEI goal. Great opportunity here for Nova Scotia to expand on their 2-goal lead. And they control from the face-off on this power play. Backhanded into the corner. Jenna Beaton trying to elude the Prince Edward Island player. Back to the point. Shot deflected. That went wide of the goal. Again, back to the point. Shot. That's blocked in front. And Chapman's going to shoot it down the ice. 1:30 left in the Nova Scotia power play. Their first one of this game. Pass on the right wing. Here comes Nova Scotia. McIntyre crossing the blue line, passing over. Another pass for McLean, broken up. Shot around the goal, hard, but it comes right back to the point. Nova Scotia putting on the pressure here. As McDonald, she will risk the puck all the way down the ice. Callie McDonald. Behind the goal, Beaton with 45 seconds left in the power play. A pass ahead. There you got another penalty. And we got a slashing call as the stick was hacked out of the hand. And PEI are too short here as Mullins gets the gate now. .13:20, time of the penalty. So we got 42 seconds left in the first penalty and a fresh 2 minutes against PEI on the penalty clock. From the faceoff, controlled by Nova Scotia. 5-on-3 situation. Cross-ice pass. Here's the shot by Doyon. It is wide of the goal. Back of the point, Lily LeBlanc over to Doyon. Into the slot area. She's got it again. Hanging on. Having a look. Passing into the corner. Electing not to shoot was Lacey Boyd. Doyon. Back to the point. Shot. That hit the post. You could hear the ding up here. They jam at it behind the net. PEI with control. And PEI one short now. As Nova Scotia 0-for-1 on the power play. 1:08 left in the Nova Scotia power play. And shot down the ice by Prince Edward Island. They're making changes on this penalty kill. Cross-ice pass. Here come Nova Scotia. Stop. Turn. Shot around the goal by Boyle. Pushed into the corner. Back at the point. Intercepted by Chapman. And she's going to just shoot it down the ice with 32 seconds left in the Nova Scotia power play. They lead 2-0. That hit a leg as Murray was trying to pass. Comes back to the point. Shot. That was stopped with the blocker by Burrows. Less than 5 minutes to go in this first period. Pass was behind the player, and that's a sign anyways to change him up as the power play is about to expire. And it has. And PEI back at full strength. Puck in the corner. They try to center it. Opportunity. Lacey Boyd. She's checked. Shot right on. Boyd with the rebound in the corner. As Williams, she's digging there for it as well. Two of them. Can they come up with possession? Yes, Doyon. She's in the corner at the hash marks. Lets the shot go right on. And Blanchard makes the save. So Nova Scotia now, although leading 2-0, they're 0-for-2 on the power play. We're getting a goaltending change by Prince Edward Island. Get to that in just a moment. Chasing after it. Mullins in the corner. Here comes Chapman. Stopped. All right, the new goaltender is supposed to be originally the starting goaltender, Olivia Lowe. On the right wing, cross-ice pass. Picked up by Prince Edward Island. As it going into the corner is McKeegan behind the net. Ends up back in that same corner. They dig at it and dig at it. It comes free as McKeegan pushes the puck around the goal. As they again scrum very hard along the boards. It's free towards goal. Banked off the boards. Here's a shot off a leg, bouncing around in the face-off circle. And shot around the goal. Lead pass on the right wing. Trying to catch PEI. Got too many on the ice. They're going to get nabbed. As the referee holds up. It ain't 5. It's you got 6 out there. That's too many. Too many for PEI. Third power play for Nova Scotia. And going off to serve the penalty at 17:25 will be Sophie McKeegan. From the face-off, Nova Scotia on their third power play. Steered towards the slot area. Eased into the corner by Dwell. Off the glass and shot down the ice. 1:40. Here comes cross-ice pass to Dwell. Steered towards goal and shot down the ice. A twirling puck as Georgia Burrows leaves it for her teammate. Boyd couldn't get possession. PEI will backhand it out of the zone. McLean with a dangerous shot. Drops it back to Doyon. He's knocked down. Where they both fell down, that's what happened. And puck goes down the ice. 46 seconds left in the Nova Scotia power play. Cross-ice pass. Picking it up on the wing. Emerson McDonald passing over right on. And Lowe makes the save. Now, how to put it this way, with her coming back, or going into the game, I'm going to, I'm taking an educated guess, say she had an equipment problem. At the blue line, with only 20 seconds left in their power play, Nova Scotia pushes the puck inside the PEI zone. McDonald getting a pass from Dingwall, lead pass, tipped into Nova Scotia territory. The dying seconds of this power play. On the wing, Lacey Boyd being checked. PEI back at full strength. And Nova Scotia 0 for 3 on the power play. Centered, off a leg, ends up in the other corner. Steered around. Cleared to center ice. Off the boards. And it ends up in the bench, and play is called. 9 seconds left. And New Brunswick up by a deuce. From the face-off, Lutley pushing the puck to the boards. That is going to be about it as the period is over. And the score, after 20 minutes of play in the gold medal game, the Northern Subway selects 2, the East Stars of Prince Edward Island, nothing. Let's recap that first period for you at 6:26. Nova Scotia got on the board, Drouin from McLean, and then at 10:07, it was Morrow from Murray. Penalties in that period, 12:03 PEI Doyle, 2 minutes for interference, 13:20 PEI Mullins, 2 minutes for slashing, and at 17:25 PEI assessed a bench minor for too many on the ice. Power plays after one period. PEI has yet to have a power play, and Nova Scotia 0 for 3. So the score in this gold medal game after 20 minutes, Nova Scotia 2, Prince Edward Island nothing. And we'll be back with our second period right after we take this first intermission break. Back with our second period in this gold medal game. Nova Scotia leading by a score of 2-0. Now, here's the story. Here's the dirt and scuttlebutt of that first period and the change of goaltenders. Olivia Lowe was originally slated to start. She could not because of a skate issue. A blade broke during the warm-up. So Blanchard went in, and a goaltender here from Corner Brook went and got another pair of goalie skates for her, and they changed the skates to put on the other skates, and out she is between the pipes for Prince Edward Island as they defend the goal to our right and Nova Scotia to our left. And from the face-off, it's in the PEI zone behind the goal. Sharp angle shot, another one, went wide as Boyd for Nova Scotia being tied up. And shot around the goal. At center ice, Gordon off the boards looking for Mullins, but it'll be McIntyre. Checked in front, couldn't handle it. Puck goes through the slot area and out. Puck along the boards. Intercepted. Puck ends up in the corner. Lead pass for Chapman. She'll sidestep one. Lead pass for the winger and a shot, and that's a blocker save there by Burrows. Shot from the point, deflection, they score! So PEI get on the board with the goal from Gardner on the deflection. The shot was let go by Lutley at 1:19. It is a 2-1 game in favor of Nova Scotia. From the face-off, puck in the Nova Scotia zone. They're going to press. Out they come. On the right wing, McDonald is changed. Checked, and here comes again PEI. Stop. And well, they're saying Gardner from McGinnis and Fitzpatrick. There's got to be an assist somewhere in there for Lutley. She let go of the shot, and it was deflected into the net. 2-1 Nova Scotia. Play is called once again. I want to give a special shout out right now. I have in the first admission. I know a lot of people are watching in a lot of places. Shelley is one of them, and the gang. They're watching in Charlottetown. And we thank you very much, Shelley, for the compliments in regard to this championship game, the gold medal game. Now, I want to talk about, while they're having a little discussion there, talk about the skate issue. They wear these trigger skates. I'm going to let you in a little secret. Sidney Crosby refuses to wear them. That's right, he does. I watch all kinds of Pittsburgh Penguins hockey games, and one time during the season, he had a skate issue. So what do? Right beside the stick rack is a figure skating bag with another pair of skates belonging to Sidney Crosby. And parents who have been complaining, and I said, go tell them. If Sidney Crosby don't wear them, you don't need to wear them. Here's a break. Checked at the last moment for Nova Scotia's attempt there with Doyon. Again, Nova Scotia inside the blue line, shot by Doyon. Blocker save, steered to one side. Boyd behind the goal. She's being harassed. As they battle for it, it's free. Williams with it along the board. She's tied up. It's kicked free. Dingwell for Prince Edward Island. Passing ahead to Mullins. Trying to find Cassie Gordon. She's offside, can't touch it. Nova Scotia controlling, trying to catch PEI on a line change. Puck ends up in the corner as Doyle passing ahead. She gets it back. This time she elects the left side, and it ends up to McDonald for Doyle, being forechecked by Myra McDonald. So the PEI McDonald is Callie McDonald. Puck still inside that PEI blue line as Nova Scotia doing a diligent job of forechecking. Morrow there. Now it's Murray. They both combined for one of the goals here for Nova Scotia this afternoon. Quarters are close, and it's backhanded into the Nova Scotia zone, assigned for PEI to make some changes. Nova Scotia trying to break out on the right wing. And where is it? In the penalty box. Not the player, the puck. 3:46 gone in this second period of this gold medal game. What's at stake? A trip to the Nationals. The Esso Cup in Vernon, British Columbia. From the faceoff. Ends up back behind the Nova Scotia goal. Keane passing over. Try to break out. This time it's PEI's McDonald forward checking. Trying to scoot away. Ross passing ahead to Emerson McDonald. Banked off the boards. Tipped all the way to the goaltender. Georgia Burrows. She'll smother and play is called. So after that goal, pace slowed down a bit. Nobody wants to make that next mistake. That might cause a goal. Face off to the left of the Nova Scotia goal. Tipped out to center ice. Cross ice pass shot in by Larkin. Ends up behind the goal. At center ice. Dumped in by Nova Scotia. And here's Chapman, 1-on-3 as he's looking for support. She gets it. Back at the point, McDonald, the shot. Ooh, that didn't miss by much, just wide and high. Closer than what you may have thought from my vantage point. They battle for it, and away swing Nova Scotia, 2-on-3 here as they're making a change and doing, well, it's offside. As the gate was open, the player across the blue line before the puck as she was heading to the bench, and we'll get an offside outside the blue line of PEI. This faceoff will take place. Williams winning it for Nova Scotia. Cross ice pass hit Boyd's stick, cleared out and down the ice by Doyle. Battle for that puck. Going to the corner. Shot around by Gordon. Passing over for Boyd too far. Backhanded in by Doyle once again. As PEI trying to prevent the breakout, but Nova Scotia, well, they're going to have to try it again. This time Lily LeBlanc being forechecked. It's behind the net. Out come Nova Scotia on the right wing. Doyon checked by Dingwell. Off a stick. Long shot. Bouncer. Burrows had to be sharp there on the one hop, as they say in baseball. LeBlanc pass broken up. And here comes PEI, but in the nick of time to stop a scoring opportunity was Myra McDonald. Banked off the boards and out to center ice. Hunter passing over on the right wing. Shooting it in. Ends up behind the goal. LeBlanc being harassed. So she elects to pass on the other side. Off the boards, and it is out. At their own blue line, Prince Edward Island hanging on, stick handling across the blue line. And we got a high stick there and a penalty. Is it 2? Is it 4? We're going to find out now. At 6:46, the referees having a discussion, and 4 minutes hit to the head. And getting the gate for Nova Scotia is Lexi McIntyre. Opportunity knocking here for PEI. Shot from the point. That's blocked. PEI with possession inside the blue line. Cross ice pass broken up, deflected but not out. They battle for it along the boards again. Nova Scotia can't clear the zone. This is the first power play for Prince Edward Island. Chapman. Shot. That's high, wide, and around. Picked up at the point by Dingwell. Over to McDonald. To Chapman. At the hash marks, along the boards, back to McDonald. That hit a leg and shot down the ice by Nova Scotia. 3:08 left in the double minor to McIntyre. Out come Prince Edward Island on the power play, making some changes as well. They will cross the Nova Scotia blue line on the right wing. Chapman with it, having a look. Pass, shot, right on, rebound. They bang away at it. Referee lost sight of the puck and called for a faceoff. 7:55 gone in this second period of the gold medal game. Nova Scotia leading 2-1. They're shorthanded. 2:52 left in the double minor penalty to McIntyre for contact to the head. Back at the right point. Pass intercepted, but then that's intercepted. The clear out attempt. A cross ice pass into the corner, back to the point. Hunter passing, go, give and go, steer towards goal. Around the net, looking for the winger, but instead it is shot down the ice by Nova Scotia. 2:18 to go in the double minor. All the way down the ice, that's icing and play is called. 8 minutes, 32 seconds gone in this second period. And the face-off will be to the left of goal. Nova Scotia led 2-0 after one period of play, and an early second period goal by Gardner has made this a one-goal game. From the face-off. Cross-ice pass. 2-on-2. Crisscrossing. Broken up. As it's pushed into the corner by Boyd. Doing a diligent job here of penalty killing. As there's 1:50 to go in the power play for PEI. So PEI 0 for 1 on the power play. Here's number 2 as Chapman is going coast to coast here. Shot, sharp angle, high and wide. Passed back by Mullins. That hit a stick and into the netting, and players call. 1:30 left in that double minor to McIntyre for Nova Scotia. PEI on power play number 2. And the face-off will be to the left of goal. Approaching the midway mark of regulation time. Tell you about overtime if we get in just a moment. It's quite interesting. McDonald. Passing over. Shot by Mullins. It's the side of the goal. They battle away for it. Comes back to McDonald at the point. Cross ice pass. Shot. That's wide. Off the end board, smothered by Burrows, and players call. Now, if this game is tied at the end of 3 periods, we will have a full intermission. Then we will have 20 minutes of sudden death 3-on-3 overtime. Not 5 minutes as it was in the round robin, 20 minutes. If they're tied after that, they go to a shootout. McDonald's shot deflected, goes into the corner. Shot around the goal. McLean can't get it out. Again, PEI. Shot hit a leg. Here goes McLean. Short-handed. Checked at center ice by Dingwell. Crossing the blue line on the right wing. Steered towards goal. McDonald. Shot right on. Deflected. Just went wide of the goal. Chapman in the corner. He's having a look. 20 seconds left in the power play. McDonald. Shot hit a leg. And the puck comes outside the blue line, and PEI has to regroup. McDonald at her own blue line. Passing ahead to Chapman. Puck along the boards is free. Penalty has expired. And right on. Play is called. We'll get a face-off. So, Nova Scotia back at full strength. Prince Edward Island 0 for 2 on the power play. 10:46 gone in the second period, past the midway mark of regulation time. Face off to the right of goal. Here comes Nova Scotia. Guaron centers it. Great opportunity there. Puck ends up behind the goal. Along the boards, Nova Scotia pressing now. Back at full strength. And going around her net. Fitzpatrick lead pass. Fitzpatrick again, cross ice pass. Here comes Hunter, Taylor Hunter. Shot, that's a stick save. Back to Hunter, another shot, bouncer. As Burrows had to be wary of that one. PEI is trying to change, but they can't as Nova Scotia will cross the blue line. Morrow pushing it around the goal. This allows Nova Scotia to make changes. That goes down the ice. On the boards. And a lead pass. Shot. Blocker save. As Myra McDonald let that one go for Nova Scotia. Cross ice pass. Not out of the zone. Kept in. Shot towards goal is blocked by Gene. That's loose in front. Whoa. Close call. Case of follow the bouncing puck. And a couple of Nova Scotia players saying to the goalie, thanks a lot, really. Thank you. 12:28 gone in this second period. Chapman out there for Prince Edward Island to take the face-off. McLean for Nova Scotia. Won by PEI. They'll steer it around the goal. On the boards. Shot. Glove saved by Burrows, and play is called. Now the face-off will take place to the right of goal. Nova Scotia with a brace of goals in the first period. Lead this one 2-1. Shot out to center ice. McLean trying to pick it up. She's checked off the puck. Steered around the goal. Bouncer. And it's going to be picked up by Larkin for Prince Edward Island. Chapman on the wing to Gordon. Chapman again. On the left wing, shooting it in. Steered around the Nova Scotia goal. Out come Nova Scotia. That hit a leg. This time, with authority, the puck is put out to center ice. As Gordon trying to give and go. She's checked by Beaton, and the puck ends up behind the PEI net as Nova Scotia sends out 5 fresh troops. And once again, shot back in. This time, Nova Scotia doing the forechecking. It's kicked free. Stopped. Steered to one side by Olivia Lowe. Got in. Round the goal. And cleared out on the second effort by the Prince Edward Island player. Off the board. Oh, ended up in the penalty box, and play is called. "14 minutes and 12 seconds has expired in this second period. And just like the previous game, intense is the best word to describe it. Here come Prince Edward Island with a shot. That's a stick save by Burrows, steered into the corner. Comes out to center ice. Dingwall with it. Bounces into the corner. Battling for it, Williams and Morrow. They dig at it. Comes free. And for Nova Scotia, it was Ross trying to get the puck out of the zone. It's in the slot area. Away swings Nova Scotia. Doyle, she's checked along the boards. And a penalty's coming up. There's body contact there. Interference. And PEI is going to get the gate going off at 15:03 for interference. Will be Reese Baker. So for Nova Scotia, on the power play, for the 4th time this afternoon, they're 0 for 3. From the face-off, pass is broken up. We're going to have a shorthanded situation here. The goalie has to come way out of her net as Chapman was cruising, looking for a loose puck. Pass over for Emerson McDonald. Ends up in the corner to Beaton. She's behind the goal to McDonald. Shot, that's blocked. Beaton with it. 1:26 left in the power play. Back at the point. Passing along the boards, broken up by McDonald. She'll bring it out short-handed, 1-on-3. Shot, that's wide. McLean. Dangerous shooter for Nova Scotia. Passing ahead on the right wing. Crossing the blue line. Checked and out. And McLean has to go back inside her own blue line. 56 seconds left in the penalty. Here comes Brooke Williams, offside. Again, it's that line change. I think what they got to do, seriously, both teams, or any team that plays at the Civic Center, there's always nooks and crannies. Change it up. Like, I know you got your forwards one end, defense at the other. Change it up. Change up your crew for each period. Back and forth. Forwards one gate, defense the other gate. Instead of using maybe the same gate all the time. Causing offsides, especially in the second period, you see this. Because you are kind of sort of defending, and it's kind of hard because it's easier in the first and third periods to change on the fly. Nova Scotia on the power play. Shot blocked by Lowe. Where is it? It's in the slot area in the circle and shot down the ice. 18 seconds left in the power play for Nova Scotia. Their 4th of the afternoon, and they're trying to bring it out on the right wing. Pass ahead for Dwell to Williams. Over on the wing, the Boyd to Williams. Back to Doyle. The penalty is over. PEI at full strength. Williams in the corner. Back to Boyd. McLean is in front. Right on. Play is called. And Nova Scotia still with 4 forwards on the ice. Nearly took advantage of the issue. And almost made it a 3-1 game. And we got a penalty in all this going to Nova Scotia after all the jamming and rough stuff in front of the goal. And going off is McLean at 17-10. And you can hear the PEI fans in full throttle. They can't get it out. Now they do. It's Boyd, Lacey Boyd, tied up, free, offside. She put herself offside. Don't see that too often because she was being checked. Flashing the call. 1:45 left in the PEI power play. They'll cross center ice. Controlling along the boards. It's behind the net for Nova Scotia. Ooh. Collision there between the two players. Comes back to the point. Here's the shot. That hit the post. Hit the post, Dingwell. And it's shot down the ice by Nova Scotia. 1:22 left in the power play for Prince Edward Island. Nova Scotia leading 2-1. Here's Mullins passing over to Gardner. Passing over. McDonald off the boards. McDonald passing over. Cross ice pass. Chapman. She stepped on the puck. Passed into the corner. 54 seconds left in the PEI power play. Over to Chapman. In the circle. Back towards McDonald to Chapman. Cross ice shot. That's wide by Gardner. As Nova Scotia and PEI behind the goal. Mullins to Chapman. Coming out in front. A pass. They score! It's a 2-2 tie. 18:43 time of the goal. Dingwell on the power play. Nobody, and I mean nobody, watched her slither through from her right point position into the slot area. And the pass came to her. She buried the biscuit. We're tied at 2 late in the second period. Power play goal for PEI. They're 1 for 3 on the power play. From the face-off. Puck along the boards behind the PEI net. The goal scorer, Dingwell, can't clear the zone. Nova Scotia keeping it in around the goal. Less than a minute to go. Dingwell passing. Can't get it out. Here's the shot. That's wide of the goal. More like a pass attempt for the Nova Scotia player beaten. Cross ice pass. Picked up by Prince Edward Island, trying to break in on the right side, around the goal, hanging on, back to the point. Doyle, wrist shot, glove by Burrows, and play is called. So Doyle and Chapman will get the assist on the Dingwell power play goal to even up the score at 2-2. Forechecking, Brooke Williams. Puck comes loose, but PEI has possession around their goal with 5 seconds left. They tie it up along the boards. McDonald with it. The period is over. And PEI have rebounded, scoring 2 goals in this second period. And we're squared up heading into the third period of a gold medal game, tied 2-2. You can't ask for anything better. Let's recap that second period for you. PEI got on the board early at 1:19. It was Gardner from Lutley. They're saying Gardner from McGinnis and Fitzpatrick, but it was Lutley who let go the shot and Gardner deflected it. At 18:43, PEI tied it up 2-2 on the power play. Dingwell from Doyle and Chapman. Penalties in that period at 6:46. Nova Scotia, McIntyre, 4 minutes, hit to the head. 15:03, PEI, Baker, 2 minutes for interference. And at 17:10, Nova Scotia, McLean, 2 minutes for slashing. Power plays after 2 periods. Prince Edward Island is 1 for 3. Nova Scotia 0 for 4. So the score, we got a nail biter. Nova Scotia 2, the Northern Subway selects. And from Prince Edward Island, the Eastern Stars, they've scored 2 as well. Third period, gold medal game. Who's going to win? We're going to find out. But first, we're going to take an intermission break and be back with our third period right after this intermission break. This is the 2024 Atlantic Hockey Championship U18 Female, live from the Civic Center in Corner Brook. Back in the Civic Center in Cornerbrook, Newfoundland and Labrador for the gold medal game. The third period between Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island were tied at 2-2. It was Dwyer and Morrow scoring for Nova Scotia in the first period to give them a 2-0 lead, and PEI came back with a pair of their own goals by Gardner and Dingwell, and that Dingwell goal was on the power play. So Prince Edward Island in the white defend the goal to our left. Nova Scotia in the black, they defend the goal to our right. You can feel the tension. Gold medal, trip to the Nationals at stake for these two teams. Chapman, she'll take the face-off for Prince Edward Island. Williams for Nova Scotia. Top line against top line. Williams, Dwyer, Boyd for Nova Scotia. Chapman, Gordon, and Mullins for PEI. Here we go. Third period, gold medal game. Referee at center ice. We are underway. And from the face-off, Williams winning it. Boyd getting it to the PEI blue line. Shot in off the boards and dumped in by McIntyre. Chasing after it is Doyle around the goal, looking for Dingwell or the winger. Broken up. It's loose. Here comes Doyle. Shot right on. Low the save. Puck ends up in the corner. Steered around the goal by Doyle. They can't get it out. Pass is intercepted. Here comes Chapman. She's got a breakaway, but the goalie comes way out of the net. Chapman with a sharp angle, and she missed. Wow. What a start to the third period. And what do we got here? Offside, onside, face-off. Goes back to the PEI goal. Wow, what a generous 50-50. For, when you think about it, for minor hockey, $250, that means it's 50-50. You know, $500 of tickets were sold. Wow, I'm impressed. As I would say, generous crowd, penalty coming up to PEI, and Nova Scotia with an early power play at 1:06 and getting the gate for slashing as Nova Scotia goes on their fifth power play. They are 0 for 5 going off for PEI's Lutley. From the face-off, Nova Scotia controlling. Shot right on, low to save, play is called. That takes 10 seconds off the penalty clock. Nova Scotia throwing out their big line of Williams, Boyd, and Dwyer. From the face-off, comes back to the point. Passed into the corner. Sharp angle shot by Boyd, play is called. We're down to 1:41 to go in the Nova Scotia power play. Williams again out there for the face-off against Gardner. Shot down the ice, right on goal. And Georgia Burrows leaves it beyond the goal for McLean. He's going to scoot out on the right wing and a lead pass, crossing center ice, Dwyer. Crossing the blue line, Dwyer in the corner. Tied up by McDonald. Comes back to the point to McLean. Passing along the boards, but it's broken up, and McLean has to play chase with 1:08 to go in the power play. McLean behind the goal, having a look. Passing over on the right wing. Boyd. Nobody was there because they were changing. It's going to be shot back down the ice. As Boyd heads to the bench on the line change. So 45 seconds left in the Nova Scotia power play. Along the boards, they battle for it, and PEI handcuffing Nova Scotia here. 30 seconds left to go on the power play for Nova Scotia. On the left wing, center ice. In along the boards, Murray for Nova Scotia. Centered, broken up, is beaten. Was looking for her winger there. It's behind the goal. Jammed at it! It's loose in front! And shot down the ice. And that's going to do it for the power play. And Nova Scotia is 0 for 5. Chopped out. But it's PEI with possession once again. Dingwell shooting it in. She gained the red line, so there's no icing. And scooting after the puck is Boyle. Cross ice pass. Here comes Nova Scotia. Boyd stops, turns, has a look. Finding the trailer, going towards goal. Williams' shot hits a stick. Heads up in the corner. Doyon with it for Nova Scotia. Cross ice pass. Here's the shot. It's blocked in front. It's passed over. Intercepted. Out comes Mullins. At center ice. Pushes the puck into the corner. She'll chase after it. Behind the net. Battling for it. As they are in close quarters. Williams keeping it pinned up there, trying to get it free. She does. Brooke Williams passing ahead. Out comes Doyon over to Boyd on the left wing. She's tied up, and it goes around the goal. McDonald for Prince Edward Island. Gets the puck out to center ice. Shot right back in, and it's around the goal. Prince Edward Island picking it up as both teams changing. In this gold medal game, third period tied at 2-2. Nova Scotia lead pass on the wing. Looking for Kate Morrow. Comes back to the blue line. Off the boards. And McDonald with it. Off the boards and out. Emerson McDonald for Nova Scotia shooting it in. They both were number 5. Callie McDonald for PEI and Emerson McDonald for Nova Scotia. Chip to the Nova Scotia blue line. Pass through the middle over in the wing. Looking for McLean. She skated off the puck by Fitzpatrick. Passing and tipped out to center ice. Nova Scotia pressing here. This juncture of the third period. Flip down the ice. No icing, says the lines person. And back inside her blue line is Ross. She moves around her goal. Off a skate, intercepted. Here's a chance shot. Rebound gobbled up by Nova Scotia. They'll swing away, 4 of them. Crossing center ice, crossing the blue line. Boyd to Doyon. Shot right on and low to save. 5 minutes, 42 seconds gone in this third period of a 2-2 tie. Face off to the right of the Prince Edward Island goal. Picked up by Dingwell for Nova Scotia, for PEI, I should say. Passing to the winger, crossing the blue line. Bounces behind the goal by Doyon. Dingwell passing behind the net. Comes back. Broke. Nope, it's not. They got to regroup. Doyle. Pass intercepted. Here comes Williams. She's crossing the blue line. Shot. That's high, wide. But it's behind the goal. And Nova Scotia forechecking here. They score! 6:21, time of the goal. Lacey Boyd banking it in off the goalie, Olivia Lowe. And Nova Scotia has taken a 3-2 lead. Heads up play by Boyd. Racing in, getting the puck off the goalie and in. 3-2. Here come PEI. Shot. Rebound behind the net. PEI controlling. It's an unassisted goal for Boyd. Cross ice pass. Stopped at the Nova Scotia blue line. A pass over. Dumped into the PEI zone. So Boyd unassisted. Gives Nova Scotia a 3-2 lead. Broken up along the boards. Gardner getting it out. McLean shooting it right back in. Oh, Nova Scotia putting on the press here. Pass over. Another pass over. Out come PEI at center ice. Pass is broken up. Along the boards. Gordon. Checked. Nova Scotia got it to the blue line. McDonald steers it around. They scrum for it. 4 players. Referee saying move it. Well, you can hear the referee saying, let's go, let's go. Let's just take it. This is suiting Nova Scotia just fine, tying it up there. Well, and finally the referee has said enough and calls for a face-off. So that goal once again by the Northern Subway Selects at 6:20, Boyd unassisted. Lacey Boyd banks it in off the goalie and in the net. From the face-off. Shot in. A little bit of a tag up there by PEI. And the puck comes out to center ice. Broken up. Cleared to the blue line. And out. Williams with it. Shoots it in to the PEI zone. Dingwell being forechecked by the goal scorer, Boyd. Moves around the goal, trying to elude Williams. As I said, Nova Scotia, their job right now, check, 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 and more checking. Luckily, did she not touch it? No. And that is icing against Prince Edward Island. 8:50 to go. Gone, I should say, in the third period. 3-2. I may be an old timer, but listening to music in the background, still like Annie Lennox. Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams. Trying to break out on the right side. Prince Edward Island in front of the penalty box, but it's tied up. Another scrum and comes free. Pass on the right wing. Shot in. That hit a player on the bench. And play is called as both teams decide to make some changes. Face-off will be outside the blue line of Nova Scotia. Gold medal game. Winner is declared champions of Atlantic Canada and represents the region at the Esso Cup in Vernon, British Columbia. Well, they changed blue lines for this face-off. Cross-ice pass. Off the boards. Ahead on the wing for Baker. Goes into the corner. Steered around the goal. Ends up behind the net. As it's Prince Edward Island putting on the forechecking pressure. Flipped high. Glove down. Passing back was Boyle. Check that out. It's Patrick who passed back. Not Doyle. And the face-off comes back inside the Prince Edward Island blue line. 11 seconds away from the midway mark of this third period. And from the faceoff, Nova Scotia winning it. Back to the point. Into the corner, controlled by Nova Scotia. Shot around the goal. Trying to pick it up is Boyle. Passes stopped, but they're scrumming along the boards. Oh, gosh, the Pointers are close there behind the net. And again, behind the goal and around the goal. My gosh. Shot. Blocked in front. Shot right on, and play is called. Lowe makes the save. As Doyon let go of the shot, it was blocked by her teammate Williams, who tried to score. Got up rather slowly, and she's feeling the effects of that slap shot from Doyon. 9:33 to go in regulation time. Nova Scotia leading 3-2 on a third period goal by Lacey Boyd. From the faceoff to the left of goal. It's passed around. PEI on the right wing. At center ice, Lawler passing ahead, broken up. Off the boards and out. Doyle passing ahead for Gordon. And check along the boards. How many? 2, 4, 5? 4 are scrumming right now, and 2 more watching closely. Down the ice. That's a sign for Nova Scotia to change them up. On the right wing. Shot off the boards. Down the ice. That is icing, and play is called. So we're down to 8:48 to go in this third period, in a great gold medal game. 3-2. Nova Scotia leading. Nova Scotia led 2-0 after 1. It was 2-2 after 2. And 1 goal so far in this third period to show for on the scoreboard. A lead pass. Oh, there's... Oh, oh. What a hit. What a penalty. My gosh. Ross is getting the gate for body checking. In some locales, that would be called a boof. So, PEI go on the power play. From the faceoff, they are controlling. Having a look, pass on the left, back to McDonald, shot right on, and play is called. Ross going off for body checking. 11:22 time of the penalty. From the face-off, McDonald, cross ice to Dingwell, cross ice to in front. Oh, just missed Chapman there. And out come Nova Scotia short-handed. They shoot it down the ice. 1:28 to go in the Prince Edward Island power play. McDonald passing over to Chapman on the right wing. She's checked by Williams. Lead pass for Chapman at the blue line. Checked, but PEI controls possession. Gardner, shot right on, and Georgia Burrows making the save. As a face-off will take place to the left of goal. 1:10 left in the Prince Edward Island power play. They're trailing 3-2 from the face-off. Puck ends up in the corner. They battle for it. Comes back to the point to Dingwell. Passing over. Another cross pass. Gardner having a look. Looks to pass. Goes behind the net. Mullins trying to get it. She's checked. Nova Scotia picking it up. Still behind the goal. It's free. Comes back to the point. Pass off a leg, ended up in front of the net and shot down the ice. As Nova Scotia changes them up with 28 seconds to go in the power play. Likewise, PEI. 7 minutes left in regulation time. Puck hits a leg. Passed ahead, broken up. PEI keeps the puck inside the blue line. Looking for the player in the slot area who's tied up as PEI trying to get it towards goal. They do off a leg. Got to watch out for the penalty box. It's a 2-on-1, but all the player could do, Ross, was just dive and push the puck into the PEI zone and head to the bench on a line change. 6:26 to go in regulation time. Lawler got it across the blue line. Flipped up high, out of harm's way. They shot at it, offside play is called. That's what I thought. 6:06 left in this third period. In a thriller here. Another one-goal battle between these two squads. Chapman. McLean getting the puck to the blue line. Chapman won the face-off, but it's McLean who got possession. Shot in. Behind the Nova Scotia goal. Prince Edward Island trying to forecheck here. It's around the goal. Outcome. Nova Scotia, 3 astride. Lead pass, going in, shot! That hit the side of the goal. Opportunity there for Brooke Williams. Lead pass on the tape. Center ice on the right wing. Chapman looking for somebody in front of the goal. Here's the chance. Gardner checked at the last moment by Doyon. She has scored the only goal this third period. Checked along the board. Checked again. They're scrumming for it, battling for it. Centers it. Broke it up at the last moment. And away swings Prince Edward Island. McDonald keeps on going. However, she skated off the puck there by Boyle. Banked off the boards, down the ice, no icing. And it's Fitzpatrick. Passing ahead. Backhanded into PEI, to Nova Scotia territory by Lawler. Again, Nova Scotia dumps it out. And again, McLean coming up with it. Crossing the blue line, shooting it in. 4:23 to go in regulation time. And Nova Scotia leading 3-2. Brooke Williams in the corner. Tied up along the boards. They battle for it. This suits her just fine. Wasting time, killing time with their team in the lead. Puck comes free. Shot around by PEI. Broken up and out. Chasing after it inside her own blue line for Lily LeBlanc, and a lead pass. Lacey Boyd shooting it wide of the goal. Jesse Doyle is checked. Comes back off the boards as McIntyre pushed the puck ahead. Dingwell trying to cross the blue line. Puck is free. That hits a leg. Kept inside the Nova Scotia blue line. Gardner having a look. Back to Dingwell, passing over. Here's the shot. That's blocked. No, it went wide off the end glass. Shot right on, rebound, and it's cleared out of harm's way at the last moment. 3 minutes to go in regulation time. A lead pass on the right wing. Gardner shot, stick save, Burrows. Gardner trying to center it, broken up. Behind her goal. Jean. This time, it'll be Beaton who shoots it in and heads to the bench on a line change. We'll keep an eye on Olivia Lowe. Mullins checked at center ice. Williams, she'll risk the puck. No icing. She had gained center ice. Comes out. Shot right back in. Nova Scotia diligently forechecking here. 2:10 to go in regulation time. Just tying it up along the boards. Back to the point. Shot around the goal by Jean. Bounced out at center. Shot back in, another change by both teams. 1:48 to go. Here come Prince Edward Island. Drop pass, steered towards goal. The goaltender is on the bench. 6 attackers. Cross ice pass. Here come Prince Edward Island. Shot. Steered to one side by Burrows. They battle for it along the boards. 1:25 to go. Off the boards. Down the ice. And that will be icing. And play is called. 1:21 left in regulation time. Wow. PEI going with the 6 attackers, and now a timeout. As Prince Edward Island calls the timeout to go over their plan to try and tie up this game. We'll have the post-game Player of the Game awards for you. Medal presentations. If PEI scores, and if these two teams are tied at the end of regulation, we'll have the overtime for you as well. Just to recap the rules, if, and I would say if, there is overtime, there will be a full intermission. And then when we come back, 20 minutes is put on the clock. We'll have 3-on-3 until the sudden death goal wins it. No goal, they go to a shootout. So here we go. The face-off to the left of the Nova Scotia goal. Chapman will take the face-off for Prince Edward Island. I didn't pick up who the Nova Scotia player is. We got an equipment issue? Skate problem? We do. Here it is, 1:21 left, third period, and a player has to go off because of a skate issue. And like I said earlier, it's Ella Pitt who had to go out. Sidney Crosby, don't wear them. Don't believe in him. From the face-off, we're underway. Broken up. Now it's going to go down the ice again. That's icing. Then we're down to 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. So what happens if he's got a skate issue, like you're saying, if you missed it? They got a bag. Another bag of skates right there. Pair of skates right by the sticks. Face-off to the right of goal. PEI with 6 attackers. Doyon and Chapman for the face-off. Nova Scotia winning it. And McLean can't get it out on the first try. On the second try, it's out to center ice. 1 minute to go. Opportunity here for Doyon. Can she? Oh, she hit the post. She had a chance. Here comes Prince Edward Island. Pass broken up. Opportunity, Nova Scotia. They score! Jenna Beaton scoring for Nova Scotia in the empty at 19-19. And Nova Scotia enjoys a 4-2 lead with 41.2 seconds to go. PEI still with 6 attackers out there. Puck along the boards. Pass broken up. Lacey Boyd trying to shoot it in, trying to shovel it in. She does. She'll chase after it. 28 seconds left. Shot in. They're saying Williams was beaten. Number 7 ain't number 2. Sorry about that. But it was beaten. McDonald, the shot. That's blocked. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. The countdown's on. Another empty net goal. This time by McLean. The game is over. Nova Scotia, the Northern Subway Selects, champions of Atlantic Canada, winning the gold medal game against the E-Stars of Prince Edward Island, 4-2. And the 4th goal scored in an empty net. You couldn't ask for anything better. Let's recap that 3rd period for you. It was 2-2 after 2 periods of play. 6:24. Boyd for Nova Scotia scoring unassisted. 19-19. Beaton for Nova Scotia scoring in the empty net. Penalties in that period at 1:08 PEI Lutley. 2 minutes for slashing. 11:22. Ross, 2 minutes for body checking. Power plays, Nova Scotia 0 for 5, PEI 1 for 4. 2 teams shaking hands. Well, you couldn't ask for a better gold medal game, I'll tell you that. This is my 5th Atlantics, and one of the most competitive, intense gold medal games we've ever saw. Drama, excitement, and a really good show put on by both teams. We're going to have the Player of the Game awards and then the medal presentations for you. I won't do any speaking while the medals are presented, but the picture speaks for themselves. So,
the host committee would like to congratulate the officials for the U18 AAA Atlantic Female Hockey Championship. We would like to thank our referees with gold medals, starting with Elizabeth from Hockey New Brunswick, Natasha Perry from Hockey Prince Edward Island, Aaliyah Tucker from Hockey Newfoundland Labrador, and from Hockey Newfoundland Labrador.
one quick note. The empty net goal by McLean does count. The final score, they just put it on the board, is Nova Scotia 5, Prince Edward Island 2.
Receiving the Player of the Game award for the Eastern Stars is number 98, Ellie Mullins.
So Allie Mullins is player of the game for Prince Edward Island. And the player who scored the winning goal in the third period at 6:24 unassisted, Lacey Boyd, player of the game for Nova Scotia. And with that goal, she got her team off to the Esso Cup in Vernon, British Columbia. Congratulations.
We are now going to present silver medals to the Eastern Star. Presenting the medals representing Hockey Prince Edward Island is Robin McCormick. Starting off is number 1, Olivia Lowe. Number 5, Kelly McDonald. Number 7, Kyle Waller. Number 8, Cassandra Gordon. Number 9, Sophie McKeegan. Number 10, Emily Gardner. Number 11, Jessie Doyle. Number 12, Taylor Hunter. Number 14, Emily Lovely. Number 15, Reese Baker. Number 16, Renee Jackson. Number 17, Bella Fitzpatrick. Number 18, Caitlin McKinnon. Number 19, Miles Larkin. Number 22, Abigail Bigwell. Number 30, Alex Lecter. Number 98, Ellie Mullins. And of course, the coaching staff, Number 17, Carly Boyle. Number 18, Lacey Boyd. Number 31, Madeline Kerr. And of course, our coaching staff: Greg Clark, Madison Love, Rob Starbuck, Warren Stiles, Jason Williams, Tracy Clark, and Pam Williams. With the conclusion of this year's championships, the Northern Subway Selects will now represent the Atlantic region at the 2024 Women's U18 National Club Championship, the SO Cup, to be played in Vernon, British Columbia from April 21st to 27th, 2024. Best of luck to the Northern Subway Selects.
Well, he took the words out of my mouth, and that's the story. 5-2, the final score. Nova Scotia defeating PEI as the ceremonies are concluding. And one last thing is the banner presentation and the trophy presentation to the Northern Subway Selects, champions of Atlantic Canada. And there they are, banner in hand, trophy in hand, and picture taking has taken place. And there you are, the champions of Atlantic Canada. There they are. Nova Scotia, the Northern Subway Selects, as was just mentioned, they will go on to Vernon, British Columbia, and represent Atlantic Canada at the SO Cup. So that's the story here from the Civic Center in Corner Brook. We hope you have enjoyed the presentation by McHugh Productions on AO Live of these games. If you have, and you got any thoughts, any comments, we'll be glad to hear from you and see what you have to say about it all. I know we've enjoyed presenting them to you, these games, all of them, the round robin and the 2 playoff games today. So, Nova Scotia wins the gold, PEI the silver, and New Brunswick the bronze. There you go, everybody having their share with holding the trophy. So on behalf of Evan McHugh, Haley Layden, I'm Chris Green, saying so long from the Civic Center in Corner Brook.